from Sydney.
Climate change activists abseiled off the Sydney Harbour Bridge
to draw attention to climate change, calling on the Prime Minister to declare a climate emergency.
A climate emergency. Now, there are...
Good morning, Pickford, checking in.
Hello.
Laura and Dan. Here we are on a beautiful morning on the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
We are on Gadigal land today, and I want to acknowledge the elders past, present and future, and recognise that we're on stolen land. We're here to put our bodies on the line, to send a message to Scott Morrison, and any successes in the coming weeks that we want climate action now. We want you to declare a climate emergency.
To address the climate damage that is happening all over the country, affecting our communities and affecting everybody on the planet.
My family suffered a catastrophic bushfire event. It affected my whole community in the town of Tarthra. We lost 69 homes. That event made me so crystal clear aware of the threat that communities like mine face from now on from climate change.
Right now, the youth of Australia, the students that are striking, are speaking more truth and are doing more for our country than our leaders.
This was a demonstration about climate change, with Greenpeace making the bold statement ahead of the federal election. They're urging Prime Minister Scott Morrison to declare a climate emergency.
I'm Aranda and a Calcutta person from Central Australia and Western Queensland. The message has been clear, it's been for decades, the climate is changing, and who would know that better than Aboriginal people? Who knows this country better than our people who've lived here for millennia? My people are amongst the most disadvantaged people in Australia, and also the ones most likely to be affected by climate change.
We've just experienced the most amazing sunrise, I think, of my life. I'm joined with two other amazing, inspiring people, and we have all put our bodies on the line today to send a clear message to just completely get in Scott Morrison's face, and any successes come the federal election, that we aren't just going to sit by and watch us walk into catastrophic climate change. Climate change is happening now, and we need to address that. We need to declare a climate emergency.
We have our friends down there standing strong.
And on the Great Barrier Reef, we've had some serious bleaching events in 2016, 2017, where we actually lost 50% of the reef. And if that's not a climate emergency, I don't know what is. It's something that will increase as climate change increases.
My most vulnerable patients are impacted by the heat, and my patients have lived through 47.9 degrees heat. It's absolutely appalling. It's a medical emergency, a climate emergency.
We're representing Townsville, far north Queensland, and we've been affected by floods that have destroyed our homes, disrupted communities.
I'm so grateful for the opportunity to raise awareness about the climate emergency, because if we don't start dealing with coal and getting rid of it, we're going to have more communities like mine be destroyed by bushfires.
I'd like to be able to express my admiration to the climbers, so we can get in touch with Dan and the rest of the crowd. They've done a wonderful thing drawing attention to this climate emergency.
We're standing with thousands of Australians around the country. We are calling for an immediate action on climate change and a declaration of a climate emergency from our government, and we need to start making changes now and take action. We are going to stay for as long as possible and to make sure the message is heard loud and clear by those in power.
Sometimes it feels like I've just fallen to earth and nothing makes sense. I couldn't think of a better way to be spending my time right now. We have the power to do this. We have people power. Our government are failing us, and we need to put our vote where it counts. That's one way of making change. But we also need to just get out there. We need to put our bodies on the line. We need to stop business as usual. We need mass civil disobedience. We need to make coal history. We need to declare a climate emergency. My abs are really, really sore from all the gear that we're carrying. It's getting quite cold up here, but we're holding tight.
The rescue police are closing in quickly, but we will try and stay for as long as possible and deliver this message to Scott Morrison and anybody who takes over his position.